Shalom, shalom, shalom. Brother Randy here. Wanted to do a quick video on the update of the garden. Now, I've had to adjust and readjust a couple of times based on a set of changing circumstances, that being weeds. And this is why, I'm working so hard to develop systems that, require no weeding and very little watering. So I'll walk through the process now. First, I originally had these sweet potatoes out in the pasture area, but the weeds and the grass is growing up so big that it's overpowering it. So I had to retransplant them, and they're doing fine here. So I put together a raised bed here, and the sweet potatoes are growing. Again, with the corn, as you see, there's 2 patches of corn. It's about overall about 120 head of corn that's growing right here. Now I know this looks real skimpy, but I've done this before. You can transplant corn. It comes back up after a couple of waterings in a couple of days and some sun. It does real well, and that is the proof and result of that corn coming in real nicely that I transplanted a couple of weeks ago. And as you see, the corn is in fact developing, and the corn stalk seems to be healthy. But I'm not an expert, so we'll see what I'll be able to develop going forward. Raspberries are going, and blueberries are going in very well. As you see, the chickens, they're running all around. Where are they? A lot of them are in the bushes and stuff relaxing, but no issues with the free-ranging process. As you see, I don't know if you can see that, but they're in the shaded areas, and they're enjoying those elderberries. But this is what I wanted to show, the actual raised bed system that I came up with. Now, in addition to the self-watering garden system, I was also able to acquire these pallets where I can put 9 plants a piece in. So, as you see, I'm in the process of raising them as high as possible off of the ground. And each one of those pallets hold 9 plants. And so I'm able to individually monitor the success and or failure of each plant now. And it takes just a little bit of dirt to put them in. And so I have a lot of different things that are growing in those systems. Again, more sweet potatoes over there. Again, these raised bed systems, cleaning some out, but they work very well. I have here in these raised systems right here, Swiss chard growing in, lettuce. I have some, what else did I put in here? It's hot out here. It messes with your head. It is real hot out here. But I think I got some spinach in here. So again, this is a lot of lettuce that's growing up real well. And again, in here, I have some, some melons. And I'm trying to lift them as much as possible off the ground. And so what I'll do is I'll use as many of them as possible to lift off the ground, and so that they're not there. Cucumbers are going in very nicely. Not an issue with here, but cucumbers are pretty easy to grow, but they're doing their job. They're growing real well, and there's a lot of cucumbers in there. So we're in the process of now eating our own lettuce and our own cucumbers. Here we have the peppers. So a whole lot of pepper plants, cayenne peppers, jalapenos, red peppers, and green peppers, bell peppers. So that's going real well. And again, food growing all around. And these small pallets, individual ones, but again, I got to get them up off the ground. And these are the systems that I'm coming up with. So it's a racking system that I've been developing, and again, the plants are able to grow individually right off the ground without it being an issue. As you see right here, these are high off the ground, as you see, real high off the ground. So growing these, tomatoes are going in real well, as you see. Now I got some climbing beans this time. I put the bush beans over there. If you see them, they're all over there. Bush beans are growing over there. We're getting about a bag of bush beans out of 35 plants per every 2 days. So a whole freezer bag full of bush beans that we're able to acquire. So I'm able to do my calculations based on 35 plants, what I'm going to get. So if I double and triple, I'll get 3-4 bags every 2 days. Do the math from there in terms of how many bags I'll be able to acquire by the end of the year. Probably a whole freezer full. But these are the, what do you call these things? Brother Felix gave us these beans. And these beans are the climbing beans, so they'll climb up the trellis. Before I put the bush beans over here, and bush beans don't climb. That's why they call them bush beans. But as you see, country boy, city boy trying to live a country life, and bush beans don't climb, they spread. But I was able to quickly adjust, and now the actual beans that I want, which are the climbing beans, are growing out real well. And here we got some strawberries that's growing, more tomatoes over there, but as you see, these are the actual climbing vine beans that will grow up, and so it'll have the effect that I want. And the bush beans are just not going to do that. So, quick update to the garden. Things are going real well. A lot of trial and error, a lot of things to learn, but overall things have been going very well. As you see, the chickens are free ranging, and I'm going to order about 15 more dual purpose chickens that I'm going to pick up from a homesteader in the area, so that we're able to hatch our chickens going forward and have meat birds as well. So keep about a dozen chickens available, and then the rest we can butcher, and we'll butcher them one at a time. But as you see, they're free ranging just fine. Not an issue, but things are coming along very beautifully. Well, what I wanted to do was make sure that not only am I growing food, but it is beautiful at the same time. So I wanted to make sure it was aesthetically pleasing as well. And again, it looks beautiful, and we're growing food. So, and those are collards, mustard greens that's growing. So we got the string beans, we got the mustard greens, we got the lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers, we got the Swiss chard, we got the broccoli going, and that is and the sweet potatoes and the corn. So what I want to do is get some more spinach going. As you see, there's a spinach here, but get some spinach going, and but raise them off the ground. I'll be able to produce 1,000 individual plants in these raised bed systems, and they're plastic, so they'll never rot, and the plants seem to love them. But that is the raised bed system that I have, and developing where to get it off the ground. But anybody that has any ideas or suggestions, please let me know. And also, I want to give a special thanks to and blessings to the House of Joseph for offering our first Katahdin sheep to bless the land. And he's donating this Katahdin sheep, a lamb that is 1 year old. And I'd like to thank him very much from the bottom of my heart. It's truly been a blessing to learn from you as well as other YouTubers, and also get the support. Definitely the ideas, and hey man, I'm going to be going to pick up that sheep soon, so I'll let you know. But this is the system that's been developing so far. Things are going good. It's hot. It's hot out here. Yeah, I'm definitely learning that as well. But that's what's going on. Shalom.